What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a trading Marvin Bagley Sacramento Kings rebuild. I will provide more context in the video if you don't exactly know what's going on and why I'm doing this video. There was a whole thing that went down yesterday, and we'll talk about it. But first, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It is greatly appreciated and helps out a lot. So let's go ahead, jump into this video, and let's talk about why we're trading Marvin Bagley. To be honest with you, Marvin Bagley should have been traded a long time ago, but there was a report that came out yesterday that the Sacramento Kings aren't even going to play Marvin Bagley at all this season. They have no plans for him in the rotation this year. Second overall pick. Literally yesterday we were talking about DeAndre Ayton, who went #1, and today we're talking about, Marvin Bagley, who went right behind him. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, apparently Sacramento has no plans at all for Marvin Bagley. So he is pretty much on the outside looking in of this team, and he is not going to be in the rotation at all. So I actually kind of just did a video of this on my second channel talking about this whole thing. So if you guys want like more information or more of my thoughts, link to that is in the description below. If you're interested, go subscribe over there. It is my podcast NBA talk channel, I guess you could say. But of course, we want to start things off by freeing Marvin Bagley from this team. If Sacramento doesn't have any plans for him, it's time we get rid of him. We got to free this man. And then tomorrow, depending on where we trade him, we could do the other side of the rebuild tomorrow if you guys want. It's up to you. But let's go ahead and trade Marvin Bagley away. Now, I'm not really sure what his trade value would be, but for me, two teams I would love to see Marvin Bagley on are the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. Two teams that are rebuilding that could use a guy that they could take a flyer on pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and definitely try to look for their teams. Even Orlando wouldn't be too bad, but again, I'm preferring either the Spurs or the Thunder to take a flyer on him. So the Thunder don't even offer me anything, and neither do the Spurs. So we're going to have to figure out something because I want to trade Marvin Bagley to one of those two teams. Now, I'm not totally sure what Marvin Bagley's trade value is, like I said, but if they were going to trade him away, and I feel like Oklahoma City Thunder would be an interesting team. Him and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would be an interesting combo. You could kind of maybe make this money work like this, and then Oklahoma City Thunder, they could, they have a plethora of draft picks, so they could take on a guy like Marvin Bagley, no problem, and be okay with it. But hey, maybe they would even try to convince Sacramento, be like, hey, if we're going to take Marvin Bagley, you're going to give us a draft pick, which I don't know. Maybe Sam Presti's able to pull that off. But for me, I'm not going to try that. So Marvin Bagley for a 2023 lottery protected pick. In my opinion, Sacramento is not going to use the man, so why would anyone want to give up too much to get him if he is not part of this team's future? They could just wait till the offseason to get him. No big deal. So Sacramento could at least get a first-round pick, lottery protected, and I mean, maybe we can get like a young player out of them as well. Maybe like Jeremiah. I don't know, but not gonna worry about it. Marvin Bagley, let's do this just like that. Marvin Bagley is gone now. Again, don't know what Marvin Bagley's trade value is. What do you guys think down in the comment section below? But we went ahead and freed Marvin Bagley. He is now in Oklahoma City. And now we have another center in Derek Favors, obviously, which there's a lot of centers here right now, but it's all good. So what we're going to do is fix this rotation now that Marvin Bagley is gone. So let's see what it's going to look like. I'm actually interested in real life to see what the Sacramento Kings are going to do because they have Buddy Hield, Davion Mitchell, Tyrese Halliburton, and De'Aaron Fox. How are they going to balance those minutes? I'm definitely curious about that. But for now, I kind of like what we have going on here with Davion Mitchell, Terrence Davis, Alex Len, Tristan Thompson, Buddy Hield, Rashawn Holmes, Derek Favors. Actually, that might be a little too many centers in the rotation, to be honest with you. So I'm actually going to kick Alex Len out of the rotation. And we can throw like Mo Harkless in here, I guess. I don't know. We're going to just do something like that. I definitely want to give Davion Mitchell a lot of minutes as well, but just because Davion Mitchell seems like he's going to be a pretty good player. So we'll have Davion Mitchell, and then we, of course, have De'Aaron Fox, Halliburton, give them all the minutes in the world that we can. And then Buddy Hield. We got to trade Buddy Hield in this video as well. So we're going to go ahead, though, and some of this first season, just go ahead and see what's going to happen. Marvin Bagley is gone. Of course, we have more work to do for the Sacramento Kings roster, but I feel pretty good about the fact that Marvin Bagley is freed off this team and can get another opportunity somewhere else. Like I thought, we ended off the year as a 13 seed out west. Not a good look at all for a team that hasn't made the playoffs in quite some time. So it is an unfortunate circumstance, but hey, Marvin Bagley got freed off this team, and now it is time to free Buddy Hield as well because we tried to trade him. I could also see Buddy Hield getting traded during the season, but I definitely want to move forward with like Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and submit the playoffs and see how this is going to go, see who's going to win. And we got the Philadelphia 76ers of all teams, ironically enough, going on to win the championship. We all know that thing is just a disaster in itself. So let's go straight to the draft lottery, though, because we are going to have a high draft pick again. So we're going to definitely need this fourth pick projected. Hopefully we can get lucky and get like a top 3 pick here. And we get number 4. So at least we didn't go down, but we didn't go up either. So that sucks. But at least least we didn't lose and like go to number 5 or 6. But staff signing, I think it's safe to say a lot of people don't like Luke Walton, so I'm going to go ahead and fire him and get rid of him. So that with that, we need a brand new head coach. So we have Michael Stauffer out here. We have Doug George. We have Jacob Underwood, Taylor Jenkins out here. So actually, I kind of don't mind Taylor Jenkins in this situation. I'm going to get a real head coach instead of just like Michael Stauffer. Never mind. We're not going to get Taylor Jenkins. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Steven even is a real head coach, so we'll sign him, I guess. We'll have Steven. And then we still have some more money we can use, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get some more staff members to join along with Steven. So we'll have Trent Peterson come in. And then we probably should be able to sign like at least one more staff member. And our staff will be filled out. So on draft night, it is time to get rid of Buddy Hield. This man just did not... He just doesn't need to be here anymore. He was already almost traded to the LA, but we all know that was blocked by the Russell Westbrook thing. So Buddy Hield, what is your trade value on the open market? It really doesn't matter what I get. I just want to get whatever I can to get rid of him. So we almost got Kyle Kuzma for him, which is interesting. So LA could throw us Talen Horton-Tucker and we give up the 4th pick in the 2nd round. Talen Horton-Tucker, I don't even think he played any minutes yesterday for LA. I could be wrong about that. Maybe he was out there for like a small sample and I just didn't even notice, but I know for a fact he didn't play all that much if he did. So you know what, could get Kyle Kuzma here, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to go get Talen Horton-Tucker. I know the Lakers may not do this, obviously, but I'm going to do it anyway. They get Buddy Hield. We give them a very early 2nd round pick, and we get Talen Horton-Tucker. So, boom, just like that. THT, welcome to Sacramento. So, Buddy Hield is gone, and now we also have Harrison Barnes, who I would love to trade away, making $18 million. I just don't think he fits the timeline of this team, and I just want to move on. So Harrison Barnes, not a bad player by any means, but if we could get rid of him, I know Boston's been interested in him in the past, so that could be an option. Maybe get 2 first-round picks for him. I don't know if you can get 2 first, but maybe 1 is fine. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Celtics, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a 2023 top 3 protected pick for Harrison Barnes. So just like that, Boston gets Harrison Barnes, we get a pick, and just like that, we've freed up 2 veterans off this team that I feel pretty good about. So De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Haliburton is a team leading us to the future, and then of course we also have Davion Mitchell down here, who should be interested for this team. So let's go into the draft now. At number 4, let's see what we can get. The last thing I want is another guard, if I'm honest with you. So hopefully we do not have to take another guard here. Chet Holmgren, the 2 guys I definitely wanted, both went back-to-back. Jaden Hardy, so please. Okay, so Jalen Durant's on the board. We have Yannick, JD Davidson. I'm not taking another guard here, so maybe I can convince one of those 2 teams to give me one of those centers, just because, like I said, I do not want to take another guard. So let's see if I can grab like Chet Holmgren off someone, maybe if they offer him in the trade finder. Paulo pops up. Okay, what was the other team? We can get Paulo Bonchero and get Gabriel Deck. We have to trade a 2023 future top 3 protected. You know what? I'm doing it. I want a center out of this draft more than I want a guard, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And now we're going to go to the 2nd round and grab someone who could be maybe part of the rotation in the future. I see Johnny Juzang, I believe out of Gonzaga, or no, UCLA. I'm dumb. Okay, never mind. Trevor Keels, Terrence Shannon Jr. Like I said, don't really want to take another guard here, so I'm going to take Keegan Murray, I guess, and boom, just like that, we come out of the draft with Paulo and Keegan Murray. So welcome to the team, both of you guys. Derek Favors accepts his player option, then Metu, Jamis Ramsey. I probably said that name completely incorrect. Then we have 2 restricted free agents that I'm not too worried about, but hey, if they come back, they come back. So let's go ahead and look at free agency now. So we have Damian Jones. Yeah, no significant free agents for us. Do we have money? No, we don't. So let's see. Who's getting all the money on this team? De'Aaron Fox got paid. I know that. I think Rashawn Holmes is making money. But other than that, I don't know who else is making money on this team. So let's go ahead and look at that financial. That's what I want to look at. So salary cap breakdown. We got De'Aaron Fox making most of the money. Talen Horton-Tucker, Derek Favors. Paulo obviously is getting paid a little bit because he, 3rd pick of the draft. Davion Mitchell. Okay, that makes sense. A lot of guys getting decent money. And then we got $120 million total in salary. Okay, so negative $10 million under the cap. So looking at this roster right now, Davion Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, feel great about that. Tyrese Haliburton, of course, love him. And then Talen Horton-Tucker, Terrence Davis, and Keegan Murray. I almost said Kyler Murray. This isn't the NFL, but we have no power forward really that I like right now. Metu, Gabriel Deck, Maurice Harkless. That is not a scenario that I love. And then centers, we have a lot of centers that we don't necessarily need all of them. So Favors, Alex Len. Could be could be 2 guys I'm looking at right now. Maybe I throw them out there. But as far as free agents that we could sign, power forward is what we need the most. Robert Covington's the only one that pops up. And I'm going to be honest with you, I do not want Robert Covington. So our new addition to our power forward spot is going to have to come via the trade market. So who is that going to be? No idea, but I want to find someone to be our new power forward because I don't like what we have right now. Now, we could go for the home run hitter and get Ben Simmons right now and play him at power forward, because Ben Simmons did say he wanted to play in Sacramento, or not Sacramento, but in California. I know he probably meant the LA teams, but hey, we're in California too, in Sacramento, so we'll definitely take Ben Simmons off of you guys if you want. I'm down for that. So they would probably want like De'Aaron Fox, obviously, because that's what Philadelphia's going to want. But if I'm Sacramento, I tried not to do that. Keep De'Aaron Fox here, and you're going to have to give up somebody of significant value, obviously. Davion, whether it's, I don't know. Who do I want to get? Is there anyone I really want to give up? Tyrese Halliburton, I don't really want to give up. De'Aaron Fox, I don't really want to give up. Rashawn Holmes, I don't think they want him. And then, yeah, so Davion Mitchell would be like the only one that I could see Philly even wanting, but with that, you're going to have to throw in a ton of picks, like a ton, because we all know Philadelphia has been asking for a lot. So Favors, and then let's say we threw in Rashawn Holmes as a backup center, just like that. And then we'll also give you Gabriel Deck. So all that, and then of course, Philadelphia is going to want even more draft picks. So all that. So Davion Mitchell, Derek Favors, Rashawn Holmes, Gabriel Deck, and 2 firsts for Ben Simmons. And like that, they agree. So now we have our brand new power forward. Now, I do feel a little sad about trading Davion Mitchell away, but Ben Simmons is going to be a significant upgrade at power forward right now. So I'm definitely fine with that. So De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Terrence Davis, and then Ben Simmons, and then Paolo Banchero and Alex Len. So definitely an interesting looking roster, but I'm going to go ahead and probably sign like a backup guard because we don't really have one right now. So there's Rick Rubio, Facundo Campazzo, Isaiah Thomas, and then we have Josh Richardson, Way Ellington, Josh Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and sign Josh Jackson. I think that would be a nice signing to this team. So we'll have Josh Jackson come back, or come to Sacramento, not come back. And then that's about it. So we traded Davion Mitchell for Ben Simmons. That was kind of our big move. I feel sad about trading him away, but at the same time, I think this is going to be fun. I think it's going to be interesting to have Ben Simmons here. So let's go to player progression now, and let's see what this is going to look like. As player progression is going to 88, 86, 86. So Halliburton's developing like crazy, which is why I did not want to trade him, because I knew he develops like crazy in this game. Not sure about Davion Mitchell. I guess we'll kind of see for Philadelphia side of things, but we gave up quite a bit to get Simmons. I'm not sure if Philadelphia would be all that great with it, or all that okay with that kind of package, but hey, we did it anyway. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and load a 2023 draft class, and we can look at our brand new rotation. So power ranking is going to land us at number 9. So 9 times out of 10, Sacramento does that trade just because this team finally needs to make the postseason. Ben Simmons should get us into the playoffs, and then as far as Philadelphia, I'm not sure if they would do that trade. But Paulo, Alex Len, Josh Jackson, Terrence Davis, and Chimezie Metu, I think is how you say it. But all right, proficiency-wise, we're sitting at a 3.5 pace and space. We can be a 3.5 balance, so I guess we'll just leave at pace and space. Maybe we go to balance, actually, because nope, never mind. Doesn't really matter because our center doesn't fit anywhere, I guess. He fits perimeter-centric the best. Well, you know what? I'm leaving it at pace and space. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead. Simulate this regular season, second season without Marvin Bagley. Ben Simmons is now here. Can this team make the playoffs finally? We got to end the playoff drought. Let's finally do this. So just when I thought this team was going to finally make the playoffs and I thought we had a big 3 that was going to lead us there, no, we didn't even get close. In fact, we were worse than last year. 14 seed out west. Player stats wise, 30 from De'Aaron Fox, 15, 14, and then 12. So it just wasn't good enough. But I think with a better bench this offseason, we'll make it. I'm not tripping too much. I think we'll be fine. As far as Oklahoma City is concerned, did they keep Marvin Bagley? No, they did not. Okay, interesting. So Marvin Bagley is no longer in Oklahoma City. But all right, simulate playoffs. And let's see how this is going to finish out, as we have the Boston Celtics of all teams going on to win the championship, as Jason Tatum is your Finals MVP. Congrats to the Boston Celtics. So at this point, we're not even trying to win a championship. We're simply trying to get into the damn postseason. So we are projected another high lottery pick here, though, as actually, no, it's going to go to the Sacramento. It might go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Was this the pick I traded for Marvin? No, I didn't trade this pick for Marvin Bagley. I don't know what this trade is from, actually. Okay, we keep it. We have the second pick in the draft. I'm not sure what that was from. I can't even remember now. But hey, second pick in the draft for us. And then we also might have another one here. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it, though. So number 2 in the draft can get us something pretty damn good. We can probably grab Amani Bates out of this draft. So I'm feeling pretty good. So let's go to the draft now, obviously. And let's see what our mock drafts are looking like. So we got Victor, or we could even take a center, but we already kind of took one. So Monty Bates here would be a W. Let's see, Washington. What kind of do they take? I'm gonna go ahead and hope they just take Victor. I'm gonna hope they take Victor. Please take Victor. Please, I'm begging you, Let's go. Come on. No, man. All right. Well, looks like I've got to make another trade to get Amani Bates because I don't need a center, so I'm not taking Victor here. So, all right, come on, give me Amani here. Come on, let me go to Washington. Where is the man? Amani. Where's the man they call? I don't even see him. Wait, I don't even see this guy. Where'd he go? Okay, let me try this. Second pick. They're gonna be in the very back, and they're not even. Wait, that's who took him, right? Wizards take Amani. I must have just missed him or something. So I'm not sure why it's not showing up in the trade finder, or it wasn't showing up in proposed trade. I definitely just looked twice and I did not see him at all. So instead, we're going to be doing this trade and getting Amani Bates here, obviously, because I do not want to take another center. So just like that, we come out of the draft feeling pretty good about ourselves. Amani Bates, new starting small forward. Taylor Horton-Tucker can back him up, and then we're going to actually Taylor Horton-Tucker's a decline, but we're going to try to keep him, obviously. So qualifying offers, guys that I don't, not too concerned about, but for free agency, Taylor Horton-Tucker wants 17 million. That's a little out of my price range, but I definitely want to keep him. So 79 overall, I'm definitely keeping him. So Taylor Horton-Tucker, welcome back, my friend. And then for what we got, so now we have DeLon Wright, De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Amani Bates, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Ben Simmons, and then Paulo. So we're gonna need like a backup big right now, so let's go look for a backup big. I see Kevin Love. Even Mo Bamba is affordable here. I'm definitely doing that. Mo Bamba, welcome to the team, hopefully. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm feeling good about that. So we got Mo Bamba joining us of all players. So DeLon Wright, De'Aaron Fox, Halliburton, Keegan Murray. Can I move him, or can I just like, he goes up at power forward. He's like a 75 overall power forward, so he would be our new backup power forward technically. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We're gonna go ahead and run forward with this. I think this team finally gets to the postseason. That's all I want. That's all I want. Even if we don't win the championship, as long as we got Sacramento into the postseason, that's all I would care about. So can we please do that? That would be awesome. So Ben Simmons, I'm going to boost his shot tendency up a little bit, but De'Aaron Fox can still obviously take the majority of the shots. But as long as this team can just get into the playoffs, I would feel absolutely amazing about that. So again, looking at the rotation, I'm feeling pretty good looking at it. Keegan Murray even goes up to a 76 overall. Proficiency is at a 4-star. We're going to go ahead and leave it at pace and space, and we're going to go ahead and simulate this year, man. Can this team finally end the drought? That's all I'm asking for. Please, 2K. Let me get this. So finally, the Sacramento Kings playoff drought has ended. 4th seed in the West. Luka is your MVP. Scoot Henderson, Rookie of the Year. 6-man Christian Wood, Giannis Defensive Player, and Damian Collins, Most Improved. Taylor Jenkins, Coach of the Year. Sure, all NBA first team. Do we get De'Aaron Fox? Because he's been putting up some numbers, but no, I don't see him. So we got this team into the playoffs. Davion Mitchell makes all defense second team, though, for Philadelphia. So let's see what he's developed into. Is he like a 89 overall or something that I should be like concerned about? He is an 85. So yeah, it looks like he develops decently well. 17 points. So yeah, Philadelphia got a stud, I guess I would say. So feeling pretty good about that. Now we got to play the Minnesota Timberwolves, which is another team I'm pretty high on. And they have, ironically enough, Marvin Bagley. So we get to play Marvin Bagley in our last season. So is he going to burn us, or are we going to beat him? That's the question. So if we go look at the player stats real quick, we had 23 from De'Aaron Fox, 20 from Amani Bates, 17 from Halliburton, 13, 13, and 13. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Somebody current round against Minnesota. Actually, we have someone to plan first, but somebody current round against Minnesota, and we are going to lose in 5. But hey, you know what? The idea of this video was to trade Marvin Bagley away and get this team into the playoffs. We did that. We did not get anywhere close to winning a freaking championship, but I am okay with that at the end of the day. I am totally okay with that. Detroit goes on to win. Minnesota was just the better team. I felt pretty good about the team we put together, but unfortunately, it just was not good enough. It's just not good enough. But I don't know, man. Do I end it up? No, you know what? Actually, I'm going to run it back one more time. I'm going to run this back one more time. Same roster, maybe a little bit more player development. Amani Bates was a rookie, so I think a little bit more developed behind him. We should get somewhere. So I'm going to run this back actually one more time. I'm glad we decided to run it back again, because this time we're the first seed in the West. 25, 20 and a half, 16, 15, 13, and 12. and 7.9 from Obama, if you're curious. So now we got the Portland Trailblazers of all teams. Sorry, Portland, I gotta knock you out here. We gotta win a championship for my Sacramento Kings. So come on, baby, let's go. Let's get it. Now we got Minnesota, who knocked us out last year. So Marvin Bagley, once again, can he do it again? So I'm gonna turn around, and this time, no, it's not happening. The development on this team, Amani Bates is what, an 86? Yeah, 86 overall. Now I knew with him a little bit more development, we were going to be cool. But I think the Rockets could definitely eliminate us here. So Sadiq Bey, Jalen Green, JD Davidson, that is a definitely interesting young roster. And the bench is even freaking phenomenal. Okay. So I'm going to turn around, and yeah, we're going to get swept. So yeah, not surprised there. All right, and we got the Rockets winning the championship. So they had a pretty good roster. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got this team to the Western Conference Finals, but you know what? It just wasn't good enough to win a championship. So thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.